So back to your competition. Did any of you had encountered some controversial questions?
Did we?
I think there were a few, not asked of me though.
We were asked a Prop 8 question.
Oh, yes.
One of the contestants was asked that question.
We also
had
one about plastic surgery.
Beauty
pageants.
Oh, yeah.
I actually got a question about China and the Olympics and the controversy with like the human rights issue and whether or not I felt like the 2008 Olympics were a success, even though the media was bringing up all of these issues with China's human rights. So.
That's a tough question.
We had some pretty tough questions this year.
Sounds tough. Maybe I should start doing with that kind of line.
No, and one thing I want to bring out is that our questions for the interview weren't given to us ahead of time. We were actually asked on the spot, whereas some other pageants do get the questions ahead of time and they get to prepare it and memorize a certain answer for the question, but not us.
Not your competition, not Miss Chinatown beauty competition. So when you get up there, you don't know what the question is.
No idea. They give you a very, very broad topic, like women.
Or economics.
So we had no idea what was coming at us.
Just like in Jeopardy, you can pick the category.
We draw from a fishbowl.
But how do you guys prepare for that?
Basically, just read up on current events and being aware of what's going around in the world. That's it, basically, and be honest.
Listen to a lot of NPR on the road to work.
That helps a lot.
Good. That's the station I listen to.
You should try out.
Mr. Chinatown. I actually read in a recent article, I think it was a high school in Fairfax, in the city of Fairfax, where he ran for the prom queen, right?
He won.
And he won. And he won, and because the statute didn't say that it has to be a female. So she actually ran, and we have differences of opinion about should he or should he not. But I don't know. Would that something you guys? What do you think about that?
If he got the votes, he gets a title.
It's wonderful.
It's not just about him. His classmates, everybody in the school supported him. So why not?
Good. So. Seems like you guys are all pretty open-minded.
Absolutely.
It did, because I actually did a show on debate on pop, and it looks like the demographic is that the younger American-born generation or age, support the one side, and then actually the first generation didn't approve these things were taking place. So, but I'm very happy to hear that. By being in this competition, it forces you to learn more about current events, get you more civically engaged. Would that something that, even after this is over, that's something that you will continue to do?
Definitely.
Yeah. So what's next for you guys? You still got how many months left?
Until January.
Until January? Okay, so halfway point. So what's next for you guys? After your terms up, what are you looking for, and what you get from this experience that maybe change about your future goals and future plan that you may not have had you been Miss Chinatown?
Well, I think just all the contacts that we've made and all the wonderful people, it'll definitely help us with networking in the future. After our reign is over, we've developed these great friendships with them and built relationships that we could go to them and ask them questions, or maybe if we were looking for a job, they would definitely help us out.
Definitely learn the importance of networking.
Yes.
And that's something to keep for your whole life.
I'm sorry. I was just saying that because of all of our events throughout the year, it's helped us get a look into a lot of the different organizations out here in the in the Asian communities. And I think after our reign's over, when we're less busy, it'll be nice to go back and see which ones we can really get involved with. Now that we know a little bit about what they do and how they're involved. So I think that's going to be great.
Right.
I think the Miss Chinatown pageant in itself has given us all a great opportunity to really get our foot in the door and really become more a part of the Chinese American community in the greater Los Angeles area. And so I think we all look forward to giving back more to the community after this.
Right. So do you feel that by entering to this arena, it gets you more engaged in and explore parts in the Asian community that you actually never get exposed to before?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, there's definitely so much more like history and culture to Chinatown and all these cultural associations that I was not aware of, you know, and so now that I know, I'm just so excited to learn more. And also, like Soo-Yeon said, that after our reign is over, I would definitely, want to become like a member of an organization and really get my hands on and help them out and contribute back. Yeah.
So what kind of organization that you guys have come across that really that's something that you want to get involved in afterwards?
I'm really interested in the Chinese American Museum. I think that having a museum dedicated to the Chinese American culture is great. As we grow older, I want my kids to be able to look back and really look at the preserved culture that the museum has provided for us. So that's one of the organizations that I'm interested in.
How about you guys?
I'm interested in the Chinatown Service Center. They actually provide amazing programs for people who are immigrants and those type of people, and I think that's very important to help out in the future.
You?
I was actually thinking along the same lines too. Yeah.
One more thing about the Chinatown Service Center, because that's an organization that I really liked and we met great people, is that they are opening a clinic in 2 years, and we'll all probably go and volunteer. And it's just a great organization to help.
I think
people
it's in Alhambra.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one.
Well, I got to say something for my friend Mike here. What about the Chinese Chamber of Commerce in Los Angeles, right?
Yep.
Isn't that a great organization that you can actually get involved in as well?
Well, obviously, they've given us tremendous opportunity already. And I mean, I think it was a given that we're all really excited to be a part of them right now and in the future.
And then lastly, we only got about 1 minute, but stay tuned because we are going to do actually 2 shows. It's a rare opportunity. We have them here. So after we finish tonight's show, stay tuned for next week because we're going to have more interview and more FaceTime with Miss Chinatown Corp. But lastly, before we leave off, what has been Miss Chinatown changed your life so far? Very quickly.
Wow.
You know what? Maybe let's save that for the next show. How about that?
Okay.
All right. Well, thanks for watching this edition of Community Roundtable, and we'll see you next week. And I'm sure you will be. Stay tuned for it.